Hello YouTube, I'm Dragon of Oz, Rugarax in his White Western Star. I'm jumping over to mine. Alright, so we are working on Tiger Oil, looking beyond the horizon. So down where my White Western Star is where we pick up the service parts. Where Rugger is at the garage, he picks up the cargo containers. There they are over there. And then whichever one of us, as he was joking before, whichever one takes the least amount of time and the least amount of crashes can come over here to pick up the metal beams. So yeah, we just had an adventure just getting this far. Moving up.
Sorry, I just hit a rock.
Yep. Yeah, so I got here almost exactly as what just happened there. Brought up my crane mode. There you go. That's just crashed that. Now I did that and the game just hung, completely froze up, kicked Rugger out, crashed my Discord, crashed OBS. Yeah, the whole kit and caboodle just absolutely panicked. It ended up resulting in my sound system resetting, it's just a full-blown crash. Like the Windows attempted to recover and it just, I couldn't even connect to OBS using my phone app. I had to restart the computer before that would connect. It was, yeah, God knows what caused it, but that crane getting caught is not doing the physics engine any favours, apparently. So yeah, that was an adventure. Not something I want to see too much of, but anyway, alright, so that's packed, and I pretty much just want to drive straight up the hill and just keep going, I guess. Yeah, go that way. Yeah, I might do that. Whoop, too sharp.
Alright, one container. It's a little bit hard to overload with a container.
Is it 2 slot?
Yeah, container's 2 slots, plus there's no space on top to chuck more stuff on top.
Yeah, yeah.
A little bit difficult to get bits and pieces on top.
Went a little too soon.
Turn off here. Turn off here. Turn off here.
Looks like someone's built a track.
What do they put in this container? Lead balls?
I think it's the ailing condition of the engine that's in this truck, because I'm struggling to climb anything at the moment too. But that's too much tree, I've got to go this way. Oh, look, a power pole. Civilization.
Here we go, there's a under the path now. metal beams are going to be fun. Especially since I've torn the track up a little bit.
Well, theoretically, they're about the same height, but the cargo container's taller, so it makes you more top heavy. Right, so if I go that way, there's a lot of mud. Yeah, I do want to go as straight as possible though, so maybe I can cut straight through along these trees here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I just might just go through here and deal with the mud. White Western Star shouldn't have too much trouble getting through this muddied area. Theoretically.
This bridge looks dicey as hell.
That's the one that's on the lane, yeah?
Yeah.
Eileen, 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 Eileen. Yes, I know it's Jolene.
Fair enough. I love how the cargo looks beaten up the moment you put it into a beaten up truck.
Yep. There you go.
I swear I haven't been out here with a sledgehammer just hitting it.
No comment. Don't you think the White Western Star's pretty good at traversing this mud that's in this area?
It might be a bit slow at it, but it does it.
Oh, it barely slowed down. It didn't get into, you know, top gear, but it didn't have to. I didn't have to pick and choose nearly so much as I did last time I was travelling through that. Admittedly, that was with, wasn't it with the Fleet Star? That might have been with the Fleet Star.
I find it hard to hate the Fleet Star.
Yeah.
The Flip Star, as they like to call it.
Yep. Why do I get the feeling I've travelled too far? I have not. Alright, so let's
there we go,
there.
up the hill we are. Alright, you've got, I need metal now, don't I?
Yep.
That's from this warehouse here. Do I risk cross country?
Yeah, go on.
I do.
I've already done it across country, mate. With the Tiger. Pretty safe for the most part. Just watch out for your ditches and you'll be right.
And the trees.
Ow.
They're...
Well, you don't have to watch out for them, except for the trees that like to jump out in front of you. Yeah, sure.
Well, they all like to do that.
Here in Australia we have to worry about all the small critters that are trying to kill us. In Snowrunner it's all the rocks. I was talking to my mate in America. Funnily enough, like I don't know how much forestry walking you've done in your lifetime, mate, but you know, walking in the bush, you've got, you know, spiders everywhere. You've got mosquitoes the size of bumblebees. basically, like, it's not necessarily a nice, quiet and pleasant thing to walk around in forests. Like, we even have trapdoor spiders, right? Talking to my mate in America, and most of the forests that are over there, not even anywhere near as many concerns as we've got over here. Like, it's such a foreign concept to me. If you're not walking...
To be fair, it's not quite as dangerous as we like to make out to the rest of the world.
I mean, like, no, if you've got a thing about spiders, you don't go anywhere near out. What? Kind of weird. You don't go anywhere near our forest.
I'd never make it in Australia if I had a thing about spiders.
I know, I'm not a big fan of spiders, I can give you a tip. I generally leave them alone, or try to, but...
yeah, me too, but...
They make their presence known to me, they're not going to be surviving too much longer. I tend to leave the small ones alone, because that's how you deal with mosquitoes around here. But no, like, if in America, if you're walking around forests that you don't have to worry about bears and or mountain lions, for the most part, you got nothing to be concerned about.
I don't even think bears are that big a concern. It's more if you start setting up camp and have lots of food. No. There's plenty of
instances where bears are a problem. It's
fair then. I don't have.
Yeah.
We go this way and then. I did absolutely cross country that.
Yeah. I can see why you were saying that. Yeah, we've climbed the hill. Yeah, that was a bit of a struggle, even with these service parts. Just the metal beams there. But yeah, I mean, like, I've done a fair amount of walking in the bush, and one of the things I'm always looking for is evidence of spider webs and whatnot, because 9 times out of 10 you walk through a spider web, there's a big ass spider sitting in the middle of that bloody web. Ow.
I'd be more concerned about snakes.
I mean, snakes are always a concern, but snakes, funnily enough, are a lot easier to deal with because depending on the breed of snake too, it's not necessarily the end all of info, but as long as you're making plenty of noise, most of the time the snakes are just going to run away. Tiger snakes are different. Tiger snakes like to be, they're very territorial, so they tend to chase down their targets, but they're also very they stick to a particular area of Perth, like out your neck of the woods actually.
I'm in suburbia, they can't really get to...
No, back of Armidale, mate.
I'm not back of Armidale, I'm in the middle of...
Well, I know that.
all around, so it's with cut lawns and everything, it's kind of difficult for them.
I'm going to have to mute your suburb out of the conversation, but yeah, because recording...
Oh yeah, sorry about that, yep.
That was not... Yeah, anyway, like I said,
just
back
out, yeah.
Yeah, anywhere around the back of Armidale there is not a... especially along the railway line.
Yep,
all the way there out towards Johnny's old place. Anywhere along there has been known to have tiger snakes.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, alright, so that's that one, that mission. Radioactive fossils, it's what we'd... Secure containers, yeah, okay, so I might start making my way down for that. We need 6 for that. That's down there. I've got a Fleet Star with what's Fleet Star got? Nope, that one's no good. We got anything else?
Nope. Get up this hill.
Nope. East wind, what are you? Logs. We're also logs. Zimnogorsk. Quarry. 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 Okay. Oh, we got more service hub stuff in Quarry. What are you? Rift. Reach Northern Road. It's obviously next map. Doesn't tell me which one. Zimnogorsk.
Don't mind me, just cross-countrying.
All Zimnogorsk as well. Oh, there's another garage we can access. Excellent. Alright. So I'm gonna start getting my White Western Star down towards this area down here. Yeah, ruined warehouse. So once you're done with that one, mate, can you also head down towards ruined warehouse?
Maybe.
Oh.
Depends if I can get this pile of metal bars up the hill.
Nope. Do you think it might be a challenge, or do you want me to assist you and drag you up a hill, or?
Should be mostly okay. I just I'm just taking the difficult way because it's a quick way. Just turn diff lock on, and just straight up the hill.
So, yeah, fair enough.
It's not like the roads are much better.
Well, I know what that is now. It's a bridge that doesn't work. Alright.
There's many of those around here.
No, this thing's completely collapsed. Like, it's not even a bridge anymore. It's just rubble. There's no simple way around it either.
So close. Yet so far. There we go.
$6,000's not a bad payday for that.
Yeah, not bad. Plus access to the rest of the map. So which exit do you want to leave on?
No, we'll do that next video, mate.
Alright.
Head down for the ruined warehouse or whatever it is down near the middle quarry exit. I've got my Tiger and the Fleet Star not too far off from there, so from here, where do I want to go? I want to go there.
I have to go past the fuel station.
Even my GMC is nearby, so it's not necessarily a necessity to go get fuel either. No. I remember right, I need to come in from this way.
Yeah, that'd be right. I'll tip over my truck now. That'd be the way it works.
Yep, of course. Or you could do what I did and put 2 rescue trucks on their side.
Yeah. I'd like to think those days are behind me. They're not, but I'd like to think they are.
Yeah. I'm going to say you're awfully optimistic. Oh.
Ow. At least the money reserves are increasing a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I've almost recovered the 15 grand I spent on the heavy medium winch. Which I'm going to have to take off the Fleet Star and put it on the White Western Star, I think. Too bad I didn't buy the advanced medium for 18. I didn't realise I selected the wrong one when I bought it, so kinda stuck with it now because I don't want to consider that a waste of money. In hard mode, if you go to sell your equipment, you only get half of the money back. So
you can't go buying stuff willy-nilly.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that's exactly what I did with that winch. Oof.
As long as you can give it a good home.
This is definitely a less desirable path.
I'm on one of those too.
I've only had to winch myself once to keep moving, so...
Oh dear, this road doesn't look like it is flat anymore.
Yeah. No, 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 no! Fuck! Alright, I got a truck nearby, haven't I? Yes, I do. Alright, what it...
And I'm probably going to be passing you sooner or later.
No, I got a fleet start. It's literally around the corner.
Yeah, but it's
my truck...
It's a flip start, so...
My White Western Star sunk its nose in the water enough that the snorkel got buried in water.
Alright, let me see.
Took 33 points of damage, so it's like instantly just turned the... Oh shit. How far away is that tanker over there?
Come on, get out of the water. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. How did I go the wrong way?
Truck around here somewhere. There it is.
What is it? Truck around and find out?
Yeah. And trucks for the streets.
Supposedly this is a road.
Supposedly that was a fence. Ow.
There we go, back out of the water.
Ow!
I'm just surprised that my chassis doesn't just crack in half with the way it's twisting and turning.
Yep. Seriously though, if your chassis ever did twist that much, it would never be roadworthy again. Yeah. Ow. Wasn't looking for trees, I was looking at my truck. Nope.
This path is still treacherous, but a little bit less than when we were in the Scouts.
Do me dirty, like that.
As if the position of my camera makes a difference in whether I tip or not.
Good girl.
Ooh, ow, ow, ow. That tree doesn't fall over.
Okay, so the question now remains is, do you need rescuing?
No, I'm still good. I'm coming down the path that I think you went sideways on.
Yes. If you do end up flipping like I did, my fleet star's right there. I flipped because I had to turn my engine off. Considering how tall our snorkels are, that was a pretty good effort to have it go underwater.
So choose a different path, I guess.
Just be, yeah, wary, I guess.
This huge body of water wasn't on the map when I looked.
Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
whoa. You did not choose a different path.
I didn't now. Now, can I even get it out of there?
You quite literally flipped over where I did. You got lucky and managed to keep your snorkel above water, so...
Did you do a little bit of damage to your...
Yep. Like, because I managed to winch onto a tree in time. Unfortunately, well, I say in time. It really wasn't, because that's when my snorkel ended up underwater. You might just have to drag yours forward. I had a similar problem.
Just give the cabin a bit of a wash.
Yep. And the pedals, and the seat, and the...
And the sun visor.
Once your grill's up out of the water, you should be able to go to the side and pull it onto its wheel from there. Yep.
Might as well pull it all the way out of the water.
Well, no, I mean, you got to take into account those trees are going to be in your way if you... The ones between you and that truck.
No, don't like what I'm doing there.
Right forward as well.
seem to be facing the wrong direction. Do I need to come where you are, or...?
Yes, you do, where my white Western Star is.
Do I need to drag your Fleet Star behind me?
No.
Thank you very much, Fleet Star.
I mean, we'll probably need the Fleet Star to come and rescue us at some point, but wait until you see what we're driving through when you get here. And you'll see what I'm talking about.
I'll go this way.
Now, just stay on the road. Take you directly there.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm travelling adjacent to the road where there is less mud.
Okay, yeah, yep.
Usually.
I don't know how you're doing for fuel, but my GMC tank here is quite close.
I've got 216 litres, so I should be right for the while. Especially if this road's not too treacherous.
It's actually not that bad. I only drive the...
Bad.
I only drive the GMC here.
Are we talking about the same road?
Yeah, no. You went on the wrong road.
Okay, that's...
Keep going.
You are.
No.
That's
where my GMC was, not my white Western Star. But keep going.
Then I have to go south.
Yeah, the road will disappear and you'll go south at that point. Actually, the GMC got through there if you went around and through. No wonder you were like, I'll go around this way. Yeah, because you had shit to drive around. You just stuck to the other road, you'd have been fine.
I almost saw it.
Keep going. In fact, you should be able to follow my GMC's tracks at that point. Once you get past the next couple of trees, you should be able to turn left and follow the barren tracks. Yep. So swing left. Follow that.
That unmarked track, yep.
Yep. And just stay on it.
Get irradiated. Am I grabbing radiated equipment?
Funny you say that.
There is a container thing here.
Yeah. Here's the mission description for you. You're not planning to start a family, right? We've got several containers that hold some equipment with radioactive components. I need you to move them so we don't wind up with any unfortunate accidents. That's right. Once you can, that's why he's asking you about family, so you don't end up with unfortunate accidents.
How are we doing for time?
40 minutes. So we can pick up and get back to the truck, back to the GMC. Oh, I better track the mission so I can know what where the pickup point is. There you go, it's activate. Nope, no, it's not that one. It is that one. Okay, cool. There's our pickup point. Over there.
Ooh, we need quite a lot of containers.
6, yep.
Oh. So we have to order, no? We can...
You can crane it, yep.
But you're on top of the zone.
Yes, I know. Does it deliver? Do I need to move again?
Oh, yep. You want to grab yours? Or,
We'll overload 3 each. I think they'll fit in this.
Alright.
We stick to the actual main roads. That should get us pretty close to back to town. Yeah. Perfect.
Of course it's a 45-degree angle to my tray.
Yeah. Nope, nope.
Yeah, let's not...
radioactive materials and
shenanigans.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you'll need to push that deeper so it'll fit proper. Alright, you get a little bit of wiggle room, but not a lot.
This is the safe way of doing it, isn't it? Just loosely chucked on a truck.
As long as we don't tip, we'll be fine. Let me get to the solid bit.
Immediately flips, that'd be right.
Get to the solid bit. Oh, come on.
Hey, you're winching onto me, are you? You don't have to.
Well, I know, but like I always say, it doesn't hurt to speed up the process. Oop, just took out one of your head. No, I just took out the grill. That's fine. Even that short little trip was 30 litres. Turn your headlights off, will you? Right, so we got railway station, we got factory. Factory's down there.
Factory first, then railway station.
You head for the railway station.
Yep.
It's not going to make that much of a difference, but yeah, you head for the railway station, and then grab your ute when you get there. and then start driving towards one of the exits.
Alright.
And I'll drive to the factory. I've got to go to the... No, it's not going to make much of a difference because I've got two. I've got one of yours that need to go to the railway station. So we might as well, yeah, park up. There's no point driving, not for 10 minutes of video. So let me... Did you top off here?
Oh, I've got enough. I'll top off when I get to the garage. I've got 270, I'll be fine.
But anyway, park up, yep. Huh. Anyway, alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Dragon of Oz, that's Ruggerack. This has been Snowrunner, and you'll see us in the next video.